1-0, withdrawal. 1-0, withdrawal. It's like, it's seamless. You're not celebrating. You're not emotional. You're not thinking about it. The process happens. When the process happens, you make the withdrawal. I told y'all before, when every time I make a profit, I withdraw immediately. It spends no time in the account of $1 million. Then you set the next goal, and it's higher than the last goal. You're like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be my next goal. Boom, you set your goal. Then you do the shit. Look at what you're doing. You're doing shit that people find impossible to do. People never made $1,000. Like, understand what I'm saying? There's people that never made $1,000 in their account. We doing it. That's just what happens on the way. Because you gotta understand, you're starting from $100. You're gonna take the $100 to wherever you want to go at the end until you reach that goal. Along the way, yeah, 1,000 is there, 2,000 is there, 3,000 is there, 4, 5, all of these are there. Depending on your goal, 10,000 is there. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not about that at all. It's about the focus of your execution over and over again. Rinse and repeat. This shit. Rinsing and repeating. And you want this to be like no thought involved in it at all. It's just what I do. I am MRMH. I am stability in the morning.
What happened there?
You feeling what you want.
There we go.
You become it. That's all you do then.
All right. Testing out a couple of things here. Let me see something. All right, so we are on IG. I see Torrey over there. Minhas, what's happening? Sadiq. All right. Testing out a couple of things here. When you guys come on, please make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Share the stream, all of that good stuff. Let me see if all right, Facebook trying my nerves as usual. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm still pushing this out into these groups. Then we're gonna get started. We're going to get started. Also, I actually think my alarm is set though, so we actually should be good there. We should be good there. Got one more to push out and then we are good. Okay. All right, so we good to go. Okay. So on IG, Torre, Sadiq, Sharonda, what's happening? Min has over there as well. And let's see who we got over here on the chat. On the tube. Teddy's in the building. I see Ashton, Maui Jeff, Charles J. Carley, Ebenezer, welcome. Mo is in the building. Stacy's here. Don is here. Melanie, Mark G, Fran, Jerry Brown. All right. All right. All right. We got a good topic today. Good topic. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna read through the comments real quick, and then I'll come back to the topic. Teddy says 301 will repeat until 3:30 a.m. After this, it's on repeat some more. Subconscious reprogramming the process. I must interrupt this regularly scheduled program for the Don DeMarco. Don DeMarco. Don DeMarco. Must interrupt. Don DeMarco. Don DeMarco. All right. All right. All righty then. Had to get that out the way. So Ted says, utilize the blessing through discipline and submission. Submit yourself under the mighty hand of God in due time. Through the process, he will exalt you. Praise God, TA all day. That is Don DeMarco worthy once again. Don DeMarco. Don DeMarco. All right, so we already 3 Don DeMarcos in and we ain't even start yet. Minhaz, is it possible you can trade with the line chart or it has to be the candlestick chart? You can trade with the line chart. Minhaz, you can trade with no chart. He's like, what? What do you mean? You don't need the chart, my brother. You don't need the chart. Ebenezer, why don't you show your screen and the chart? Ebenezer, this is, I'm not giving out signals. I can show the chart, but you can't really see it that well from here. But this is not a signal service. So if I pull up the chart, it's to point out something or to teach something. Aside from that, the people that are following along with what I teach are looking at the market along with me. So if you are either on NADEX or you are trading Forex, you can follow along with the market that I watch, which is the euro dollar. More specifically, I'm trading 5-minute binary options. So unless you're trading 5-minute binary options, then you probably are not following along with what I'm looking at anyway. So if you want to follow along, to simplify, you just need to either have a live or a demo account with NADEX, and then you can watch the market alongside me. So you can do it that way if you like, either with a demo or a live account. I would recommend using a live account if you have one already. If you don't have one, don't get a live account yet. Just open up a demo account on NADEX and open up the 5-minute binaries to get a feel for the platform. So hopefully that's helpful. Let's see what else we got. That's a fact. Melanie said I'm late. Stacy said no, we have the skill. We are never late. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stacy's on it already, I see.
I'm focused, man.
She's on it. All right, very good. What else we got? Doug is in the building. And Don says, understanding what created the bag is more important than chasing a level, because chasing a perceived level leads to pressure. Indeed. Indeed. Ebenezer, I have a demo with NADEX. I'm new. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, so in your demo account, the euro dollar under the 5-minute binaries, that's what I'm looking at on my screen. And I'm actually really not sitting here looking at the chart. Like, I'm actually looking at the chat. I'm looking at you guys commenting on the screen. When you hear that alarm go off, that's when I take a glance at the chart. Or I should say at the platform, take a look at the market and see what the market is doing. What I apply in the market is a process. It's not a strategy. It's not anything that I'm doing as far as using indicators. You know, oh, well, I'm using a Heiken Ashi. No indicators, no nothing. Just observation of the market itself, understanding how the market moves, knowing when the timing is right for an opportunity, and then waiting for the opportunity to come during that timing. That's basically what we are doing here. All right. All right, so let's get into it. So what level? So this is a good topic because, and I told you guys I was going to kind of stick on this for a minute. The whole starting with $100, you know, of course, 5K a week. I know that people get emotional. They get charged up when they see numbers. So I'm really using the emotions of people to bring them here, to give them actual value and education, because this is not about a pipe dream or something that you can't do. This is about something that you actually can do and that you will do with the right knowledge, with the right information, and with the right application of skill. So knowing what the skill is, or the degree of skill that you need, is important. So let me just take a moment to clarify a couple of things. When I say level of skill, and the title, once again, what level of skill turns $100 into 5K a week? So the idea of this, when you say level of skill, it's like, what does that mean? Skill is something that is not necessarily limited to one particular thing that you're doing. For example, if someone is skilled as a carpenter, and I always like using carpentry as a good example. If you're a skilled carpenter, there are levels of the skill within carpentry that you have. One carpenter versus another carpenter, one of them may have a higher degree of skill within carpentry versus the other. They're both great. Both of them do excellent work. But one is like a little more. It's like he does more. He's able to do more. And what he's able to do reflects in his work. The reason you know he's able to do more is because you see his work. The work that you do is the demonstration of the skill that you possess. Right? So there are levels or degrees of skill. So now when it comes to the market itself, right? The market itself is something that requires submission, which is kind of like, it's funny because it's like, what do you mean? Like anytime we say submission or allowing the market to be the market, like these are specific things I like to say because it helps you to recognize that you really have to put your desires aside in order to be in alignment with the market so that you understand the market and the market becomes a friend and not an enemy. Like people fight the market because of their personal desire to want something. I'll give you a perfect example. Somebody buys a strategy, right? They purchase someone's strategy and they start using the strategy. Their expectation from the strategy is whatever the person said that the win rate is of the strategy. And y'all know that I'm telling the truth because when people even come on here, they ask me, first question, what's your win rate? You see, just the fact that you're asking what is your win rate, clearly you buy strategies. You're used to strategies. You're used to signals that someone gives to you. So it has to be put into context in order for you to comprehend the value of the strategy or the signals that you're buying, right? So if you're using strategies and signals, now your question is always what's the win rate, because there's always a win rate associated with whatever strategy or signals you buy. Right? So now we move beyond that and we actually begin to look at, well, the market itself does what it does. And anytime you take a strategy and then you try to apply that strategy to the market totally does not have any respect for the strategy that you're applying. It does whatever it wants to do, including giving you the assumption that it's doing one thing and it ends up doing something else within seconds. And this is where people build up the fear, because now you're afraid of the market when you see the market do what it wants to do when you applied your strategy, your 85% winning strategy, right? Your 90% winning strategy. This wins 9 out of 10 times. You apply it, market does something crazy, and then you lose a trade. And you're like, oh my, what was that? You don't even understand what happened. You don't even know what happened. You're just sitting there dumbfounded because you don't understand how you were winning. And then the market did something and then you lost. So it kills your spirit when you go through that, because now it's like, oh snap. If it can do that, it could do all type of stuff. Now you built fear. Now you're scared of the market. This is where 99% of people end up. Like I'm giving, like these are perfect examples for me to use because this is what people do. I'm using the experiences of people to try to help educate, because now I can shed light on how not to go that route and how to actually achieve what we talk about here. So again, what level of skill can turn $100 into something significant? What level of skill can do that? So now it allows us to take ourselves and admit that we don't know and cannot beat the market. That means you can't use a strategy. Uh-oh. What do you mean? Huh? You can't use a strategy now, because you're going to experience exactly what I just described multiple times. That ain't going to just happen once. You're going to be in the trade. You're going to be winning. And in the last few seconds of the trade, the market decides to do something else and then you lose the trade. Some of y'all will take it even as far as, well, I'm only going to take trades in these fast markets, man. When, volatility, that volatility, I love it. Okay. And then you engage in volatility in the market. You engage when the market is moving fast and the market still does something crazy to you. And then the timing of it, that's what really gets to you. It's like, wait. I was winning until it was 7 seconds left. In 7 seconds, the whole move got erased. You were up by 2 pips. By the time them 7 seconds counted down to 1 second and then to 0, your 2 pips turned to negative 2 pips. You like, yo, this thing moved 4 pips in 7 seconds. Yep. This is what happens when you don't fully understand what you're doing and when you don't have any recognition of behavior in the market. So once again, here we are back to behavior. And people think that I just talk and I make stuff up. I just be talking like that because, he trying to get everybody to trade on NADEX and get people to sign up for training. No, that's not what I'm doing. People sign up for training because they're tired of losing. So I'm here to educate you and help you to begin to win, because what I'm saying is that you don't need a lot of money to win. You thinking you got to go take a loan out from your 401k or borrow from your life insurance or go to the bank and try to get a loan, a signature loan, right? To get $5,000, $10,000 to start trading. That's what you think. That's your impression. Then you hear me tell you, nah, don't do that. Because if you're doing that, you're trying to compensate for your lack of skill in the market. So you're trying to buy your way into a higher income level from trading. But you're going to end up losing whatever your loan amount was that you deposit because you don't know what you're doing. So instead of going that route, don't start off with a bigger amount. Matter of fact, forget all the loans, forget your 401k loan, don't borrow from your life insurance, and stay out the bank. Go into your piggy bank. Go into your little coin, whatever you got in your house just holding coins. Get your little $100, right? Take your $100 and you set that aside, and that's going to be what you start with when you begin to trade after you learn something. Because you don't know anything yet. But Mark, I've been on NADEX for 3 years. And after 3 years, how many years have you been profitable for? I'm talking about at the end of the year. Like your 1099. How many years have you done that for? You see what I'm saying? So you got negative 3 years when it's all said and done. And I'm not saying that like, to make you feel any kind of way. We have to be honest. And you have to admit that it is what it is. So how do you stop that? You see, how do you shift from that into actually being in position to take $100 and do something with that? All you need is one contract. All you need is the seed in the right soil. Whoa. What's the right soil? The process. See, you got to understand, there's a process that you can execute in the market and consistently be profitable. Without a doubt. How do I know that? Because I do it. As a matter of fact, I'm conditioned to do it. I don't even do anything else. So now when people look at how I move in the market, they're trying to figure out the strategy when there is none. There ain't no strategy. Then I tell you it's process, you still trying to figure out what it is I'm doing. The bigger picture of what I'm doing is in here. My mindset, my thought process, and the things I'm not going to do. the things that I will allow the market to do because the market's going to do it anyway. So it's like learning how to respect the very thing that does what it wants to do all the time. You can't beat it, join it. So this is what I try my best to help people to understand, because this is the foundation for this title being real. Like this title is a title until you actually position yourself to turn it into reality for yourself. Because it's like saying, oh, well, can you turn $100 into $5,000 a week? Of course you can. Of course you can. Will you? That's the question. So the will you part becomes you just simply making the decision to stop doing what you're doing now and giving yourself the necessary time that you need to actually develop the right mindset in order to execute the winning process. So there's two things you need. You need the right mindset, and then you need a winning process. The winning process doesn't mean much to you without the right mindset, because you won't do it. Listen to what I'm saying. You can have the winning process in your hand. If you don't have the right mindset, you won't do it. You will figure out how to mess it up every time. That's a scary thought, ain't it? It's scary when you think about that, because like, dang, he's right. I know. I am right. I'm not asking, I'm telling. So it behooves you to put yourself in that position. 2, mindset, winning process. If you don't have them two things, you ain't going to be consistently profitable in the market, and that's it. Everything you try won't work. You don't have the mindset, and even if you do have the winning process, without the mindset, you won't do it. So that's what it is, man. That is what it is. So I always like to start off kind of like, going into the topic like that. I don't know why this thing always closes my browser. What is that? Yo, that's whack. I don't know why it does that. I'm gonna come into the comments in a second. Let me open this back up. I can't see nothing now. This thing closed my whole browser. Close my whole browser. Come on, man. Right now, I see the euro's a little shaky, I guess, a little bit. It looks like the environment has shifted again, so it has more movement in it, but yeah, and the behavior is, I would say the behavior is in transition again. It's stabilizing. So it's trying to find its bearings to figure out what environment it wants to be in for the time being, and also the behavior that it wants to present. But right now, I would say that it is in transition, and it's also shifting environments. It is shifting environments. All right, so let me come back. So Don says, it's crazy. The more you repeat any process, you don't realize your own brilliance, but the average think it's brilliance. Right. Right. Yep. Don said, Mark, what you are alluding to, there are a lot of pros, but there are very few professionals. Don is very intuitive, I must say. And he articulates what he thinks very well. Friend, listening to 301 helps us to detach from old and bad habits. Applying 301 allows us to develop the skill and attach ourselves to the winning process. Yes. Yes. Martin, it's a cult-like thing process. This process that, bro, it's supporting resistance, but you making it a big deal. I do got to give it to you with the one a day. I be doing it and it works, but the cult, no. He said that's what someone in the cult would say. Yeah, I'm not sure. What did I say in particular that you, when you said cult, I'm not sure what you were saying. Because I'd like to know what you mean. Jamal says, we must love the process to see the process work for us. Yep. Yep. Micah, all facts, TA is simply remarkable. That $100 really can turn into whatever as long as you follow the process. He says, I'm employed by the knowledge of TA. That's hard right there. That's hard. Don D, what's up? Martin says, no doubt on that. Don D, you must have a strategy that you follow to be consistent. Don, no. Not a strategy, a process. A process. See, and then like people like to, and I'm not saying that this is what you're doing, Don, but a lot of times the pushback that I get is that, oh, well, a strategy is a process. A strategy is not enough to describe process, because strategy is one particular set of rules or parameters that are being used for something. So a strategy is something that you create more than likely yourself based on the way that you want to win a trade or the way that you want the result of your trades to look like. So you don't mean to do it, but you curve fit. Like you start trying to tweak. It's kind of like how people keep adding indicators to their chart. Oh, let me add this. I need a filter. I need to filter out that noise. I need to filter out that right there. So they add in moving averages. They add in Bollinger Bands. They add in all of these different indicators. You know, some people use price action. They might start looking at candlestick patterns. They might start looking at support and resistance, channels, you know, trend lines. So they're using these different things to try to fine tune their strategic approach to whatever they're doing in trading. And that's cool. I mean, of course, it would make sense for you to do that. But to me, it just makes more sense to just actually observe more and let the market tell you more about not just what it's doing right now, but just more about what it does as far as its nature. It's kind of like sitting down and just observing the market so that you allow the market to educate you on its nature. It's like, yo, look at how the market does. You know, one minute it could be doing this, another minute it could be doing that. We already know that. But what happens when you start to see how it moves from this condition into this condition? It's like, what did it do to get from there to there? How did it do that? Now you begin to actually expose yourself to the nuances of the market, and you start to really see the market. It's like knowing what the nature of the market is and how it plays out. All of the variations and the different manifestations of the market's nature. When you allow yourself, without any type of premeditated or preconceived notions, to just observe what the market is doing, you're putting yourself in tune with the market. And just think about that. If you're putting yourself in tune with the market and the market's never wrong, it shifts everything for you. It's life changing, because now your decision making is going to be a reflection of what the market's doing, not what you want the market to do. You see how it's shifting now? So now it's like, you know what? It ain't even me that's making these decisions. It's me just becoming educated about the market by observing it, and the market is making the decisions for me. Whoa. The market, through its behavior, through its movement, through the way that it moves, it's making educated decisions for you because it knows what it's doing. So now when you align yourself with the market and the market ain't never wrong, guess what happens? Every decision that you make now is in alignment with the market, and your decisions are not wrong because they reflect what the market is doing. Because you allow the market to decide instead of you trying to decide. Oh, well, Mark, when do you take trades? When the market tells me to. You see, instead of me saying, hey, listen, this is my strategy right here. I like to wait for this and I wait for that. And then when this happens, I get confirmation by that. And then I take the trade. That's a strategy. That would be Mark's strategy. Mark ain't got no strategy. I've been around in the market for too long to know that the market does whatever it wants to do. I would rather just let the market do what it does and allow the market to help me to make the right decisions. And I know that by submitting to it, you know what? If I submit 100% to it, it's always going to let me know what the decision is that needs to be made at the time. You see, that's the difference. So, you know, it sounds like it's a lot, but it's really not. It's really not. What it takes is submission. And people, you know, it's so funny because the average person don't like the word submission. You don't like how that sounds. What you mean submit? I ain't submitting to nobody. Okay. Okay. Sometimes you have to humble yourself and submit to something greater than you. If you want to be great, submit to greatness. But I ain't submitting. Okay, you don't have to submit. You can continue to be mediocre. You can be mediocre or be great. If you want to be great, you have to submit to greatness, period. It's just like how, if you say that you want to be like somebody that executes at a certain level. I want to be like LeBron James. All right. All right. Look at how LeBron trains. Look at how he practices. Look at how he exercises. Look at how his thought process is. When you study him, you can now get in tune with what he does. Listen to what I'm saying. Study. In other words, observe. When you observe his greatness, that's how you can put yourself in alignment with what he's doing. You don't got to be the next LeBron, but you can be great just as he is. There's plenty of other players that are great before and now. Before LeBron and even now, there are other great players. He ain't the greatest, but his performance is at a level of greatness that has separated him from damn near everybody else, especially now in this time. You see what I'm saying? Like his predecessors, there were so many great like basketball players that you can be like, yo, he's the greatest of all time. And it's like, well, all time just means right now, really. Because he's the greatest right now of his time. Yes. It's going to be arguable if he's the greatest of all time because you can't dismiss what other great players have done before him. That's like saying, nah, he better than Jordan. You can't say that. You see what I'm saying? Jordan was great. He was the greatest at his time. During his time, he was the greatest. Now somebody else came along. LeBron, greatness. You see what I'm saying? Other players, greatness. They have their own level of it. So my point is that LeBron didn't become great by just saying, hey, I'm just the best ever. He became great because he observed his predecessors, the people before him. He studied the game. He trains at a level that nobody else trains at. There's certain things that he does. He out-trains you. He gonna out-train you. So you can get an idea like, okay, yeah, I understand. Exactly. But he submitted. You don't think LeBron submitted? He don't think that he's greater than the game. He became the game. He's like, yo, I'm basketball. I go to sleep with the ball. You sleep on pillows. I sleep on my ball. Jordan did the same thing. Jordan literally said he goes to sleep with the ball. What? Listen to that. He said he sleeps with the ball. That's insanity. But look at the greatness that he became as a result. So, it's like I'm saying the same thing over and over again in different ways, but I do this because something that I may say one particular day is going to resonate with you, and then boom, that's the moment for you that changes everything, because it finally clicks. So it's kind of like it's just like how people are literally fighting against the market. Stop fighting against the market. Stop thinking that you're greater than the market. Stop it. You're not. You're not bigger than the market, man. Little Angel, what's happening? You said off the clock. Oh, okay, I saw that already. All right, cool. All right, let me come back in the comments real quick. Martin, the constant repetition of words, it sounds like a cult to me. But bro, I've been doing what you do with a software, and that one a day it works. Made 11,020 something days. Mom and pop are happy considering I never graduated high school. That's good, man. I mean, I'm glad for you. I'm glad for you. However you find your way to being consistent, that's exactly what you should continue to do. If you found some software that works for you, awesome. Awesome, man. That's wonderful. I don't know why this keep popping up. The one thing I will address about what you're saying about it sounding like a cult because it's repetitive. I mean, if that's the case, school is a cult. How did you learn how to read? Like, how did you learn how to speak? Like, I'm trying to simplify what I do so that you understand that I'm not doing anything that's extra crazy or he sounds like he's a cult leader. Why? Because I'm talking about consistency and, being profitable, being patient, being disciplined. That's not cult-like, and not in a negative way, but it is the same thing that goes on when you learn in school. Absolutely. The way you learn how to read with repetition. You learned your ABCs through repetition. You were singing your ABCs before you were speaking them. You didn't even know how to pronounce the letters yet. You were singing ABCs before you spoke the letters. When you was a little kid, we all did it. Until you know how to recognize the sounds of the letters, and then you start saying the letters. Then you can speak the letters. But when you first learned, it was a song. It was a melody, a repetitive one. You remember the melody before you remember the sounds of the letters. You didn't come out of the womb talking about A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. You wasn't doing that. You had to learn first. So the learning process is what people call cult-like, from what I'm getting. And I mean, that's, I'm good with that. I'm cool with that. If that's how y'all feel about repetition, if that's the case, everything's a cult. But anyway, yeah, so I just wanted to address that. Teddy, because we have a process. He needs a software to do what we can do without the chart. God bless him. We are the machine. Melanie says, why rely on software when you can become the software? And like I said, and this is for anyone, if y'all find some good software out there that you can use to be consistent, keep using it. Do it. Do it. But I do want you to understand that if you've stumbled on something that works for you, that's awesome. But there's a difference between that and you doing it yourself. Knowing in every instance what's happening, what's going on. Market can change, it can do whatever it does. Your skill is never disturbed. Like, nothing ever interrupts your ability to be consistently profitable in the market under no circumstance. Because you're the one actually doing it. You're the one in alignment with the market. You're the one that is applying a skill in the market. Nobody can take that from you. People can do a lot of things with software. The software is a program. It's programmed to execute a number of different functions. If something happens to the software, it might not work properly. I'm just saying. But like I said, if you find something that works for you, do your thing, man. And I'm glad. I'm glad because I want people to be consistently profitable. Now, I do know that what happens is people try to look for software, develop software so that they don't have to do certain things. And then they can say, hey, I got this thing that works. All you got to do is put on your chart A. And then what comes after that. Now you want to sell it. But I'm just saying, you being profitable, that's what my concern is more than anything, because I know what it feels like to be profitable, for one. And there's no reason why you can't be profitable when you understand the market itself. It's like, it's something that nobody can take from you. Your skill set is something that nobody can interrupt. You understand? Nobody. That's different than having some software that, is working for right now. And I'm talking about building a career. I'm talking about creating a business. That's different than the idea of, oh, hey, I'm gonna buy this right here. This is gonna be like an ATM machine for me. This is usually what people are thinking when they think about, indicators, software, these types of things. They thinking like, oh snap, word. All I gotta do is put on my chart. What? Is it gonna tell me when to get in? How much is it? You see? So like, it's not new. Like, I've been buying softwares and EAs and all type of stuff since 2002. Ever since I was in Forex, I used to buy everything. This is why I know so much about stuff that don't be working. So that's why I said, if it works for you, more power to you, man. More power to you. I definitely want you to win. You know what I'm saying? Definitely want you to win. Yeah, that's funny. He said, here comes a pitch starting to sound like a YouTube ad. I retired my parents. Yeah, y'all is a mess. Don D, definition of strategy is a plan of action designed to achieve a long-term or overall aim. Sounds like what you're doing, but let's not get technical or in a terminology battle. Yeah, I mean, it's senseless to do that, going back and forth over the words. The one thing I do like to do, I like to clarify the difference between what I do and what people interpret as a strategy. So put it like this. When you buy a strategy, what are you buying? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Like, so you bought the strategy and that's it. Whoever you bought that strategy from, they got their little instructional videos, right? Tell you how to use a strategy. I make sure that you do this and blah, 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 and wait for this and do. So you following their instructions, their guidance. You're applying it in the market, right? And you hoping that that allows you to be consistent. That's a strategy. That's a strategy. So there's a difference, a huge difference between that and what I'm doing. I'm not doing that at all. Like, first of all, if you train with me, you are literally training with me every day. I'm trying to make you train more than me because I know what's going to happen when you do that. You understand? It's like, I know what happens when you train and you begin to elevate and it starts to kick in and then you start to execute. And that's what I want you to become. That the whole purpose of this is for you to become the machine. So you won't have to buy one. That's where I'm at with it. If you become the machine, you won't have to purchase one from somebody else. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He said, I'm cool with that too. Nico, what up? I see you on IG. Don said, what he said? Oh, you're funny. Don came in here to stir the pot. He stirred the pot. Don D, let me clarify. Don V said, does your IG have pictures at the beach sipping margaritas? Y'all are crazy. He said, think about this. When you submit, you accept that you're mediocre and you're not greater than the process. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. See, there's a certain level of just understanding shit, man. Like, that's all. We just trying to get clarity. We just trying to get clarity, man. That's all. That's all it is. That's all it is, man. Hassan in the building. He said, why do people continue to spew the hate when in the presence of success? He said, go somewhere and kick rocks. Oh, man. This is always good stuff. Mark G says, Don, we're trying to be 1-0. That's the opposite of long term. Jelani, when it comes to the market, being able to interpret what the market is doing is not a plan of action, AKA strategy. Two different things. Woo, Lord.
I'm focused, man.
Whoa. See, like, I like when the engagement took something I already said and then boom, it shoots it up to another notch. Because this, like I was saying this already, but listen to how it sounds when somebody else says it. When you have understanding of what we're doing. Come on, man. Don, your lives are very motivating and helps with mindset, especially your repetition. Don, the repetition is on purpose. Like, I'm not doing that because I'm not meaning to do it. I'm intentionally being repetitious. That's the whole point. Whole point. Jeff, wonder how much Martin pays for the 80% software. Yo, crazy. First started out with your classes in the beginning. He said, yes, it's a cult. You're right. You're right. He said, I paid $326 for it. So far, I made $11,000 in 20 days. Don says, Martin, you're trolling is a cult. Same person, different name on YouTube. Name flipping cult. Wow. Oh, snap. Mark said, one a day, scaling up the way Mark does it. Martin, I would say the one thing that you could do if you want to be helpful, record your trades. Like, record when you take your trades. Start small, because what I do, I start from $100 and just keep going. Start over. Take your same software, right? And I'm not like joking or anything. I'm being serious. Take your software, withdraw all the money out, leave $100 in your account, take your software, start over, and record every trade with the software. And then put it out. Share it. That's how you can be helpful, because people can see what is actually going on with what you're doing. And not only that, you have the actual documentation of what you're saying that you did. And not for me, this is to help the trading community. That's how you can be helpful. So if you want to be helpful, you can do that. It's very easy to do. Because when you come on the live on here and you start trying to compare what you're doing to what I do, it's like, what's the purpose of that really? Because if you're having success doing what you do, nobody needs to really know, because nobody really cares. If someone can't benefit from something that you know or you have, what's the point? Does that make sense? If no one can benefit from what you're doing, nobody cares. Nobody cares. If they can't benefit from it, who cares? But now when you provide value, record your trades, share them, have a little dialogue on your videos. Hey, what's up, y'all? I got the software, and man, this is the amazing software. Look at this trade. Watch this trade. Boom, record it. Value. You helping somebody else. You come on here saying, hey, I made 11,000 in 20 days. Nobody even cares. Like, I'm just being honest with you. Nobody cares, because nobody can benefit from that. Why should anybody care? So, instead of, and especially like when you're saying that this is a cult, that doesn't even make sense. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, man. Sadiq said this skill could change a generation. Come on, Sadiq. Come on. See, that's what I'm trying to do my best. Actually providing real value so that people don't mistake this for something else. That's all I'm doing. Yep, that's all I'm doing. Jelani said, if I remember correctly, Martin was the one that came on here a while back talking about the bank took money out of his stimulus check. Oh, really? I remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. He said, now you on here talking about a cult. Crazy, man. Mark G, he says, long-term and forever are a result of being 1-0, not the goal. Man. He said, not the way I meant it, but it's all files. I've downloaded them. I just need internet. What you gonna say? What happens when you don't have internet? What you gonna say? What happens when you don't have internet? I'm not sure what you mean. What you talking about? Everything that we do need internet. I'm not sure. I don't even know what you was talking about right there. Jelani, what happens when the software doesn't work anymore? Oh, okay. You were answering that. Got you. So he's saying that he's very profitable. As long as he got internet. All right, I got you. Yeah, took it back to preschool. Took it back to your ABCs. Mo said, I'm rolling with Mark and Team Alliance, cult or no cult. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your groove on. Let's play. Listen. Don, how the software work with NADEX? You can't plug into NADEX and buy and sell. You have to do it manually. Yeah, but you can record your trades though. Record your trades on NADEX. Record the trades on NADEX and just showing the trades. At least. I'm not saying, hey, show the software, look at what the software is doing. You could do that separately if you want to. Like make a little, I guess, video explaining what the software does and then take the trades with the software so that people can see, oh, snap, yeah, it does work. You know, that would be helpful to people is what I'm saying. I'm going to take a look at that. I thought I was looking at that with the 405. Maybe that wasn't the one. Might not have been the one. I think the one I was looking at might have been before that. The easiest way to blow an account is an EA. Mo said AI don't drop nuggets like TA though.
I'm focused, man.
Come on now. He's like, your EAs don't got these nuggets over here though. That's it. Yep, 1-0 forever. Jermaine in the building. What's up? Ashley said he gonna ask how do I record. Y'all are stupid. Y'all are stupid. Oh snap. Mo said rage against the machines. I am the process. Bam! It's on one today. It's on one today. Clearly, it's on one today. Melody said, girl tagging. Yeah, Oh, you on tagged in J. Carly? Documentation beats conversation every day of the week.
I'm focused, man.
Don, Martin name ends with insecure. Oh, snap. You're crazy. Yo. Martin, don't let him talk to you like that, man. Look, I'm gonna instigate shit now. Martin, don't let him talk to you like that, man. Oh, snap. The raw 80% software sounds scary. 80 wins out of 100. How do you know when the 20 losses will come? Whew. All facts. All facts. Yeah, I think Martin was signed up with TA once upon a time. Yeah, I remember his last name actually. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I don't want to jack his name up. But it looks like it's Asinov or Asenov. I'm not sure. I apologize if I jacked your name up. Yeah, and he had Jelani mentioned he had also came around one time during the stimulus, remember? And he was saying that he got the stimulus check and they deposited it or something or didn't deposit it or they took money out. The bank took out. I remember that the bank took out $200. That's what he had said, right? Yeah, he said the bank took out $200 out of his money, out of his stimulus check. Oh man. Jeff said, welcome to the cult. We all on this live for free knowledge. Oh boy. Here go Jay Carly. She said, Martin, you've been a TA supporter in the past, so why are you not supporting now? She said, don't make me pull receipts. And I don't think that he even meant to do it. Like, he didn't even mean to say nothing crazy, I don't think. I think he just felt good about whatever software he got. And, you know, he just feels good. He felt good about it. You know, that's why, like, I wasn't trying to get at him at all. I was really responding to what he was saying. Like, he mentioned the cult thing and all of that. And it is what it is. It is what it is. My point is, like, everything is a cult if that's the case. If you're calling repetition a cult. Repetition is a cult. Repetition is how you learn anything. Like, nah, man, it's not that. But anyway. Yep. Mo said, Martin, let me hold something, bro. Oh, man, you're crazy. Yellow nuts. Jelani, he said, you need to take them customers off hold, J. Carly. What's that? Oh, you funny. Molulu talking about that's her department. Ask somebody to hold something. Asking me, you don't ask. You be like, I'm holding this. You be like, oh, by the way, I held this. Oh, snap. Jay Carly said, of course, we're a freaking cult. Have you ever looked up the definition of a cult? Basically, it's a group of people that believe in the same thing, bro. I ain't mad at it. Yeah, and see, like, it's not even the word. It's just the context. I think that he is getting at. And that's what I didn't like. Because you saying cult like it's bad. Like, it's not bad. What we doing? You know, like this ain't like Jim Jones and them. This not that. And like we drink Kool-Aid, but you know, we drink our own Kool-Aid. You ain't drinking my Kool-Aid. Cause I ain't making you no damn Kool-Aid. I'm making some for me. Grape. Oh snap. Don said, I mean, he says he uses software, but there's no software that works with NADEX. NADEX is his own platform. That is what I mean. Yeah, I think that he might be using software to determine when to take trades, though. I think that's what he's saying. So, like, he's using the outside software to make a determination as to when to take a trade on the platform. I'm assuming that that's what he's doing. I don't know. Boom. Nico said, want to know the road to freedom. We don't believe we know. Come on, man. Come on. EU's ranging. I'm seeing. It is ranging. It is ranging. Let me see what this does here. See how this is moving. All right, so it is still a little out of pocket. It's like right now it's out of position, obviously. So you just gotta wait it out. But it's ranging. It definitely started ranging. Y'all know what them ranges be turning into. Y'all know. The ranges be turning into money in the bank. J. Carl just got off a 30-minute call. That's why I'm trying to catch up on lunch. There's a company that has software that works with NADEX, but it's hundreds of dollars a month to be with them. And they do a lot of training also. They just have a stop loss system with TA. Oh, I didn't even know that. And yeah, Martin was in training. He was. I remember. He was in training. Yep. I think he's young too. If my memory serves me correctly, I think that he's a young guy. I think he's like a kid, not like a kid, but he's pretty young, like 20s, maybe even younger than that. Don said that's how you have to deal with trolls. Break them mentally, but if you weak, you break. Indeed. Ozzy, the 20 loss will clean up your account. That's right. Right. Them 20 out of 100. Like, come on, man. Come on. Jakar said, yes, he's been on many, many, many times. Yes. She said, then he came on again and said he got it cleared up. Yes, he did. I remember that. She said, okay, cool, because I'm not here for the fuckery today. Micah said there are sharks in the waters of TA all the time, man.
I'm focused, man.
All day. All day. It's nothing but sharks, wolves, and gorillas. Gorillas all in here. Gorillas in the mist. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all come around here, man. It's funny too because I noticed that a lot of people that troll now, they be light. Like it be light trolling. They make sure they be like, nah, I can't go in there just acting crazy. Cause they gonna get at me. So they come in with the little subtle stuff. Y'all notice that, right? Or is it me? I've noticed that. And matter of fact, they disappeared like for a few months too. They just came back around like this past week. Yep. But it's all good, man. Come one, come all. Teddy said TA on your ass. He said drop the location. We'll stick at your house. Listen, Teddy joking, but some of us in here is like that though. I ain't gonna say no names. For real, he said just having fun. Much success to all. Love and peace. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's always good energy, positive vibes here, man. All the time, and we have a lot of fun. Have a lot of fun. J Car said Martin hit me up. I'm making Team Alliance dominoes. Yo. Oh snap. Stacy said not the red kind. Right. We not drinking the red Kool-Aid. J. Carly talk about some Hennessy Kool-Aid. She said, hell yeah. Hella sugar with no ice. Yo, Don just getting at him. He said, Mark been quiet. I guess he busy fixing his crash software.
I'm focused, man.
Come on, Martin. Don't let him talk to you like that, man. Come on, man. Don't let him talk to you like that. Yo. Don't let him talk. Don't let Don scare you, man. Oh, snap. All right, Jay Carly, I'm going to take a look. Jelani said GU's ranging as well. Just need to do a little more work, though. He said Hennessy Kool-Aid, only Jay Carly and Stacy. Wow. Oh, I know who you're talking about, Jay Carly. I know exactly who you're talking about. Is it Dex? It might be Dex. I think it's Dex. The company that you're talking about that does the trainings. Yeah, I think it's Dex. Yeah, EU ranging for like the last 20 minutes. Yep, still is. And I didn't see this one just now. I don't know what this one just did. This 430. But I see it was in position and it did ultimately make its way lower. But I don't know what the timing and the pricing was like because I wasn't looking. Jay Carly says, people that are doing well will never tear another person down. Whoa. Ozzy said he getting the gold King Kong next year too. I see beast mode is becoming a thing now, for real. Everybody want that beast mode, huh? Yeah, I gotta find out where they even have these. Jay Carly, not Jay Carly, Lulu will let me know. Well, Jay Carly too. I know Jay Carly be figuring stuff out. She probably already know. Oh, the Meg. I was gonna watch that. Yesterday. The Meg is like on the thing is like a big shark with a big mouth, right? And somebody was like floating in the water, and it was like underneath the water coming up. I didn't watch it though, but now I'm gonna watch it because he said Jay Carly's the Meg. So, oh snap, that's funny. Jay Carly talking about I'll pull up. I ain't saying nothing. I'm zipping it. Oh, Apex. Yes. Yeah, that's what I said. I said Dex, right? Yeah, Apex is actually what I meant. Yes. Yep. Yeah, and they do training videos on NADEX. Yep. I never watched any of them, but yeah, they do. Oh, it had a speed burst. Jermaine says, Shavonda says no pricing. Okay. You're talking about the 430, right? It's getting there though. I mean, it's getting there. Like I just love the fact that you know what the market does by nature, and you know when it is moving into position to give up some money. Like, and it either does it or it don't do it. Like it doesn't get any better than that. Because you don't have to try to force anything to happen. It's like it either does it or it don't. Either comes or it don't. That's it. Like you don't got to try to figure anything out. Yep. Love that, man. I love that. Melody Pricer went all the way out in the first 5 seconds of the last minute. Okay. Melody, what was the distance when the pricing went out? Like 2 or 3? Jay Carly gonna make tiny beast modes and glass squares as soon as I get some good pictures. Oh snap! Jay Carly shooting at me now. She trying to get at me because she asked me something. I ain't giving it to her yet. I got you though. I got you. I mean, matter of fact, I got you today. Okay. Oh snap! Yeah, the front view. Yep. Don said a guy named Max. Oh, that does the training you talking about. Okay. Shawnee, we definitely have a few 730 people in TA for sure. Over time, I mean, like, just in general, like, well over. Let me try to get a clear number, because I don't like being inaccurate when it comes to numbers. Let me see something. Because I want you like to see what the common denominator is, like, as far as people go. So let me see. So we've had, where is it? Close to about 1,400 people come through TA over time since I've been training. And 90% of them they ain't here no more. Probably even more than that. Now this tells you just a lot about, like, the common behavior of people. All the stuff I talk about all the time is like why people do things. And different reasons. Sometimes people leave. They don't tell me nothing. They just leave. Some people tell me, yeah, you know, I'm leaving for now. I'm going to be back. Sometimes people will message me, you know, I had a situation. And it be real life situations sometimes. Like a lot goes on. Like, there's so many different things that go on with people all the time. And A lot of times you can get distracted by things that are not like life-threatening things. Like unless it's something life-threatening or like it can cause harm to you personally or to your family or something like that, giving you a reason to not be able to do this for the time being. I don't feel like there's any reason that's big enough to stop you from being on the path to freedom. That like this is just my thought process. And I understand that everyone doesn't think like that, but I don't understand how you cannot think like that. I don't get it. It's like, especially and specifically right now, I'm talking about people that have already been exposed to TA. It's like once you get exposed to TA, I don't get it. It's different if you've never been exposed to any of this. I understand it's not the same. But if you came into this information and you actually took it to the next level and you became a part of TA and then left and never came back, like you still not back, or you just left for whatever the reason was at the time, it's like, yo, you don't realize what you did. Like you just don't understand what you did. You just don't get it. Because all this is just a matter of putting yourself in the right environment, around the right people, around the right energy, around the consistency of the way that we learn. How do we learn? Repetition. Or well, what are we learning? The process. How do we learn the process? 301 on repeat. Like, look at how simple that blueprint is. The blueprint is simple as shit. It's the simplest thing to do. Oh, but I do that, but there is no but. If that's what you do, now time is going to do its work with the process. It's a process. That's it. I don't give a shit how long it takes you. If you are doing the process, it's going to happen, period. There's no expiration date for freedom. Freedom doesn't expire. There's no date. Oh, I hit freedom. I made it. When you start to understand what we're doing, you realize, oh, snap. I need to be around this every day. For myself. You see what it is. Like, just look at the stuff that I put in position to be what TA is every day. Look at everything in position. Live training, live streams, multiple social media platforms. I'm making sure that people will be able to find this at some point. I'll give you an example. Instagram, there's more people now on Instagram than ever. It'd only be a few people. But my point is that the content, what we're doing, everything that we're talking about is there. So what happens is now the content is there. Somebody gonna stumble into this one day and it's gonna change their life forever. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody gonna run into this on YouTube one day. Everything gonna change for them. Because they're gonna realize what this is. They're gonna see the difference. Like, wait, this is different than anything I've heard. This makes sense. It makes sense. I'm gonna do it. I don't care how long it takes. Now you're tapping into the right energy. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't hear me saying stuff that's not true. You don't hear me telling you, hey man, you can make $5,000 in about 2 months, man. 5,000 a week in 2 months, baby. Let's go. You don't hear me telling you that. Well, Mark, how long is it gonna take me? I have no idea. That's what I tell you. I tell you the real shit. It's gonna take you however long it takes you. How committed are you gonna be to the process? How committed are you gonna be to repetition? That's how you learn. How do you learn your ABCs? How you learn how to ride a bike? How many times did you fall before you stopped falling on the bike? And then you started riding it? Like, what are we talking about? It's the same thing. So when you start to realize, like, damn, This makes a lot of sense. Now put yourself in position to do it. And this is what I mean about like there's no excuse for failure when you're here. If you remove yourself from here, I understand why it ain't working for you. You done took yourself out of where you need to be. See, being in TA is different because if you are in the environment that you need to be in all the time, when you go through life situations, the environment that you need to be in is right there. You don't even know how indirectly it's helping you with the life situation. Just like we talk about life lessons on here. The stuff we talk about is stuff that you can apply to your life, right? So that's bigger than the market too. If you look at it from that perspective, it's like, oh snap, that's even bigger than trading. Of course it is. So it goes to show you that the reason you'll be successful in trading is because you are rearranging your mindset, which is rearranging your life. I gotta chill because I'm about to walk off. You're rearranging your whole life. Your life is changing because you are in the environment that only focuses on that. That's all we do. People like, oh, but you repetitive. Yes, that's the point. Well, what you gonna talk about tomorrow? The same shit I talked about today. I'm gonna have a different color cap on and a different shirt. That's it. Come on, man. Like, it's not supposed to be different. Oh, well, I like a variety of things. You want all that? Watch Netflix. You want to watch movies and do all of that? Do that. We watch 301 on a 70-inch screen. 301 on the laptop. 301 on the phone. If I can't watch it, I'm listening to it in the shower. .301 is freedom for me. 301 is freedom for you. All right, let me relax. Let me relax. Let's relax. Oh, I forgot I got eggnog too in the fridge. I'm gonna give me some of that. Cat, what you want, man? Come here. You always want to be on camera. That's all you want to do. Look how big this dude is. Look. Look at him. Say hi. Say hi, man. Hello. I'm Beast Mode's little brother. All right, get out of here. Come rubbing on my leg. You want treats. That's what. And you shedding, man. Come on, man, with all of this hair. Come on, go. Hey, can you come brush this dude? Not you. One of these kids need to brush him, man. Got hair everywhere. You just came over here. You a big fur ball, man. Get out of here. Mortimer. Oh, snap. Crazy. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Everybody's like, damn, 90%. Telling you, man, this is why I always talk. I'm like, yo, people are nuts. People is nuts, man. Bugging. Ozzy confessing. He said, I'm one of them. Father, I've sinned. Jay Carly, people want to leave not understanding that the vibe and the family will help you get through anything that you're going through. Shani, he said, where a person's personal life has to be in order and structured to some degree in order to achieve a level of success here, in my opinion. Yes. And that's what I mean about how this environment, just being here, is going to help you to navigate through your life personally so that you have what it takes to be successful here. You see what I'm saying? What people will do is they'll separate and they'll cut themselves off from this. They'll cut themselves off from the very thing that can help them with the life issues. And it's like, hey, don't do that. Stay. See, just think about, hold on, because this is hard. What is stability? When you stay. When the market stays, it moves and it stays. It's committed. So the same way that you need the market to be for you to win is the same way that you need to be. Come on, man. Wait. Come on, man. Don't move. Stop moving. Crazy, man. J. Carly, facts, and being around the right people will help you get together by default. Will help get you together by default. Yes. DeVore, I think in order to leave TA, you have to give into your BS and let your BS win. Obviously. Don said, understand this. If someone makes an excuse for freedom, it's just not a priority because people can fit into their schedule if it's important. Yes. In other words, there ain't no excuse. J. Carl, the people that leave never intended on succeeding in the first place because they thought it was going to be easy. Man, oh man. Yes, the ability to be stable. Yep. Don, when I decided I wanted freedom, I did what was necessary to get there because it's all about priority, not excuses. Watch this EU right here. Yeah, you see how it's slightly out of sync. Saw that? Not a lot, slight. It's getting there. Let me come back. J. Carly said, true, I go through a roller coaster of emotions every day. The ride always stops and settles on TA. Sure does. Maxwell, it changed for me once I stumbled upon it on YouTube. Paley, so wait, 90% of people that leave didn't really want stress freedom and financial freedom. Wow. Telling you, man, it says a lot. Maxwell, I paid $1,000 for classes and training. No one trained on mindset like TA. Hey. J. Carter said, I guess Martin is done for the day. I guess so, man. I told him don't let y'all talk to him like that. I told him, I said, Martin, don't let him talk to you like that, man. Oh, snap. J. Carter said, damn, Maxwell, bet they didn't have the content or reachability either. Right. So glad you found TA, no walking off. Oh, yeah, I was about to walk off, though. I ain't gonna front. Melanie, 90% that left couldn't make the change to themselves first. Max said they had some content, definitely not as reachable. J. Carly, 90% left, but most of them came back once or twice. Yeah, a few of them did. Yep, a few of them did. A few of them came back and left again. Recently. I forgot who it was. Somebody I had told you. They came back, just came back, and then they left again. I was like, what was that? Oh, you know who it was. I'll just say 2 words: real estate. Yep. Yeah, Walker said he looked like he had Tim's on. His whole body is a Tim. Crazy cat. Juju, you got brush pounce. Jelani, almost 1,400 people came across TA. Thinking about that further, that's less than 1% of people that trade on NADEX. That's my point. Now I'm on here. Get the brush for a pounce. Get his brush. Brush him. Because he's a fur ball right now. He's over here? What is he doing?
He's trying to record.
He was smelling the cord? Yo, he better not have chewed this cord. Pounce, don't play, man. You will get choked out, and you know that. Yeah, he better not chew this cord. This cord is $75, man. Yeah, Jelani was saying that's less than 1% of the people that trade on NADEX. Shit, I would say that is closer to 0%. Yep, mind blowing. Telling y'all, man. Telling y'all. Walker said, ain't no leaving TA, only adjusting until and beyond the freedom threshold. Even at my most frustrated and pissed, abandoning my freedom just doesn't exist as an imaginable option. Come on, man. All right, Mo. Walker said every fucker will contribute to the come up one way or another. Whoa, hold on.
I'm focused, man.
Whoa. He said every F up will contribute to the come up. That's a mic drop. Damn, man. Whoa. Don is asking how, Walker, how's your journey been? Walker said it's been humbling. My process has taught me I need to slow way down, which is finally allowing me to bring back life balance. So you've not started the project yet? He said, I've had spurts of success, but mindset wasn't set in place, which would lead to an F up. Started the process, messed up, had to start again. Now I'm just focusing on process instead of trying to catch up with where I thought I'd be by now. Listen, do you see what I'm talking about as far as being real with yourself and being transparent, being honest? Like, this is a real journey that you want to freedom. So when you ask, like when people ask, well, how's it been for you? How's your experience been? Did you complete this yet? Are you full time? It's like those are, in a sense, they are money questions. The answer that Walker just gave was a real answer, like a real response. And Don didn't really ask a money question. He just asked about the completion of the project. It's kind of a money question, but not really. In other words, have you applied the process and completed the project? That's what the question is, which means, are you there? So when you hear feedback, you get to see what the experience is like as you are navigating throughout the process that leads to the process. In other words, there's a process that's leading you to being in position to execute the process that you're being trained to. That's a process within itself. The learning process. The going through your BS process. You see what I'm saying? There's more to you than meets the eye. So naturally, you have to go through all of it if you want freedom. Think about what freedom is. Freedom means there's nothing in the way, no limitations, no restrictions, no barriers. Nobody tells you no. Freedom is yes. Freedom is always yes. So to get to that point, what is it going to take? That's why I always appreciate when you get the feedback and it don't sound stupid. Like, oh, did you complete it yet? Nah, I ain't do it yet, but I'll probably do it. I'll probably finish it this month. He didn't say that. He didn't say that at all. He broke it down. Broke down the journey. Because you realize that you're on a permanent journey. It's not even like there's a destination. Like freedom is the end result of the process, but it ain't even a destination. Because when you get into freedom, there's still somewhere else to go. So you still on a journey. Still on the journey. Come on, man. This is incredible. He then says, which has got me in trouble quite a few times. I was too thirsty for freedom. Listen to that. Hold on. Yo, y'all got to catch certain things that he's saying right now. This is hard. He said, I was too thirsty for freedom, but not thirsty enough for the process that makes it possible. Oh, shit. Hold on. I got a woosah off of that. I ain't walking off yet. I'm coming back, but I got to just step away for a second. Oh, boy. Woosah. Woo to the side. All right, let me come back. Jesus. Whoa. He said, it'll happen inevitably. I just have to keep at it and take my time. Don says, slowing down is hard if you're used to fast pace. Slowing down is mandatory. Remember, it ain't about you. It ain't about what you're used to either. And that's a good point because that's how most people are. Exactly what Don just said. That is exactly how most people are. I would argue and say that's how everybody is. Like we all like that. And you really are conditioning yourself not to be that way. Jay Carley, I was so... Hold on. I was so excited too, but it goes to show you that they weren't that serious when they came back either. Nope. And I know, I know clearly why people come back, leave again. I know what that's about. They chasing that bag. They chasing the bag. And what happens is they look at TA as one of the ways to get to the bag instead of looking at TA as the bag. Whew. I gotta chill. I gotta chill. Damn. I gotta chill. Walker, exactly. It was a very real problem. Making the process permanent is where the opportunity is at. Shawnee, 90% of people looking for that microwave. Yep. He said Walker in the thesaurus bag. Stupid. Lewis, what up? Richie Rich, just got to keep going until your study fuels your motivation, which is growth from motivation, fueling your studies. Got to customize your car, your set of indicators. And even though we don't use that word like as it applies to the market and stuff, I agree with what you said because I understand what you're saying. That's hard. He said, got to customize your car. That's hard. Jody, respect Walker. Jay Carter, there's no point in faking the shit. Transparency is everything. That will always help someone else's journey be a little less difficult. 100%. Peleus, freedom is everything, so there is no missing piece to it. Everything has to be there. Thirst, greed, and impatience can be a part of the puzzle. Oh, can't be a part of the puzzle, only the process. Yes. How long IG been on for? Has it been an hour? I can't even tell. Ooh, whoa. Hold on. Uh-oh. I've been on IG for more than an hour. Hold up, what that mean? Hour and 46 minutes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I might have got unlocked. Oh, we got unlocked on IG. Oh, snap. Hold on. I got to find out why before I get too excited. But I think we got unlocked over there. Cause I'm looking, I'm like, I ain't had to restart this yet. All right. Hour and 46 minutes, man. Let's go. Come on, man. Yes, Jay Carly. The thing about our journey is that we're still moving forward. Yes. Yes. Paley, slowing down and speeding up. Change your definition on everything here because we re-engineer everything, even our BS. Yes. Jay Carly says, shit, I started a whole business by accident and it still isn't affecting what I'm doing. That is a fact. She said, I'm still training the same, more actually. Yep. And she literally did create a whole business doing all type of, you'll see her. Just look at her profile. This her right here. She does this. Look. Don DeMarco. Come on, man. Shawnee, word TA is the bag. Those people think TA is too slow. And that's what I'm saying. Like so that's what happens though, inevitably when you keep chasing the bag. You chasing the bag, not realizing what the bag is. You don't even see the real bag. You chasing the imaginary bag in your head. You chasing the octopus bag. You know what I'm talking about, right? You got all these different things going on at the same time. You got your hand over here, hand over there, doing this, doing that, and there's no focus anywhere. You got real estate, you got something else over here, you got an MLM over here, you got this over here, then you try to put TA over here. TA can't be over here. TA is in the middle. Uh-oh. TA is what's gonna fuel all them arms. That's a whole nother live. Let me chill. Spade, what happened to 301 Rich, Adele, Matthew, and others? That's a good question. That is a good question. If you don't see people around, to be honest, I don't know what happened to them. Yep, I don't know. Because unless somebody communicates with me and lets me know like what's going on with them, And if it's something like of a personal nature, I would never share that if they asked me not to. But I honestly don't know what really happens to people unless they communicate with me and they keep me updated with what's going on with them. You know, and like, I mean, you ain't obligated to tell me nothing, but clearly when you remain connected, it becomes obvious because you just stay put and you just continue to flourish and do what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know. It could be different things. I honestly don't know. Yep, I don't know. But that is a good question. And once you knock out the dominoes, yep. Paley's life is hard. Make it so much easier by staying in training. Slow bag is better than no bag. Man, oh man. I don't know if I ever wrote that one down. I gotta write that down. Hold on. He said a slow bag is better than no bag. Did I ever write that down? I'm gonna find out right now. That's crazy. I wrote that down. That's the last thing I wrote down, Peleus. So I gotta use that. That's my next post. Slow bag is better than no bag. J. Carly, TA started my business. Catch that. I just wanted to make nice stuff for you guys. This is a fact. Mark G says, Matthew retired from TA. I would say so. I would say so. Like, I mean, people go through personal issues and stuff like that. I'm always a little disappointed when people leave when they're successful as a result of TA. Like when I say leave, like they just don't be around no more. Because I feel like it should just be this. Like no matter what. You know, naturally I feel that way because I do it. But if for whatever reason somebody decides to separate themselves from us, you know, that's a decision that they're making. It ain't nothing that I did. It ain't nothing that I did. I'm never going to say to nobody, you know, like, nah, I don't think you should be around no more. Like, no. The whole purpose is to be around to help more people in the group through your example, through your success. And, you know, I mean, it's kind of like a long list of people. Those are just the recent ones that y'all know about that you don't see around anymore. There's a lot. Like, there's people that straight quit their job. There's people that you never even heard on training. You don't even know that they, like, to this day. I know. They literally asked me, I don't want to, you know, tell anybody because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to jinx it. I've been told that. People have told me, I don't want to really, you know, I'm a private person. I'm like, you a private person? Are you kidding me? Like, come on. At least come on training and tell everybody what happened, though. You know, like that type of thing. I just feel like you just open up the floodgate when you do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you keep this moving when you function like that versus not functioning like that. You know, a couple of people even remained anonymous. Like, oh, well, I'm not going to come on training, but, you know, you could tell my story. Jay Carly had to tell somebody's story because they didn't want to come on training. They didn't want anybody to know who they were. You know, I don't understand that, but it is what it is. And some people move like that. But I do want you to understand the value of sharing. It's just like this. If you want to see the value of sharing, look at TA. How do you feel about TA? Like y'all been around. Y'all see what it is every day in and day out. Always there, always showing up, always value. We just cracked, 700 live trainings last week. About to crack 400 live streams. All of them valuable. Like just value on all of them. It ain't like I'm on live, I'm outside running around doing stupid stuff. We on live talking about the vibe all the time. Value. It's educational. It's fun. We like family. Mind you, none of us ever met. That's a lot. So just think about that. What created TA? TA was born by me giving, me sharing, all the time. So you see what happened. Look at how something turned into something because of sharing and giving. Look at what happens. I'll share with you, like, I make more money now than I did when I was first trading. It's like, well, what happened? You know what's funny is that I'm doing the same thing, but I'm doing less of it. I trade less and make more money. And it pisses people off outside of TA because they're like, damn, I remember when he used to be taking 4 trades a day. What happened? Oh, you doing something different? You see? Like, what happened? You doing something different now? Oh, you got another strategy? Nope. Doing the same thing. But through my sharing, through my giving, I've been able to elevate. The good karma is constant. It is always here. There is good karma attached to TA, period. There's good karma attached to me. When you connect here, there's now good karma attached to you. When you become a contributor and not just a recipient, what do you think that does for your karma? This is what I'm saying. When you talk about freedom, freedom comes as a result of good karma. You receive because you're giving. The same way you have to give up your BS in order to elevate. You got to give first. You don't receive first. So there's a lesson. When y'all see people around and you get used to them and then they don't be around no more, there's a big lesson in that. It's like, don't do that. Because like what ends up happening is like when you don't hear from them, you don't know what happened. I can't tell you what happened to any of them. But with the exception of one person. You know, like we lost Eddie Hoops. Eddie was TA all day. He was full-time trading. Most people didn't even know that. They just thought he was just the OG in a group that had been around a long time. Eddie was a full-time trader. And a contributor in the group. You knew who he was. Like, yeah, he'd be in the background in the cut. But yeah, that's Eddie. You see, so that, that's what I'm saying. Like, so I just concentrate on just being genuine and being real. And when you come here, you either are going to be a part of that or you're going to make your way and do, something else. And it is what it is. Am I mad? No. Absolutely not. I'm not upset. Like I don't get upset anymore when people leave. Because I feel bad for them, not me. It's like there's so much that comes from being here. Not just for you, for somebody else. Like you don't even know what your example is when you succeed from this. You don't even know the example that you set. There's people in the group right now, somebody else came into training because of them. Oh yeah, I saw one of these videos of one of your students. Look, here we go again. A video that I clipped from a training where they shared, I put out. People saw the video, got inspired, joined training as a result of that. So what what happens if we take that and multiply that by 10, by 100 different examples? People from all walks of life. Some of y'all got different jobs and y'all do different things. Like it's all type of people in the group. Some people working, fast food. Some people are nurses. Some people are doctors. Some people got regular retail jobs. Some people work over the phone. Some people work from home. It's people from all walks of life, every race. Not just the US, UK, Canada. There's a dude in Canada, you can't even trade NADEX in Canada. He trades remote from another location. Figured out a way to work around it. Like, all walks of life. People from everywhere. So that's what I'm saying, like, about the freedom. That's what I'm saying about what TA is and what it represents and why you should just remain a part of it. No. We just be hanging out. No. There's a lot that goes on here. It ain't nothing but value all the time. Like, there will be value no matter what. There's people right now tell me that they saw a video that I did from 2017. I forgot about the video. I'm like, I don't even remember that video. Yeah, that's why I signed up. Oh, snap. Okay. And those are cool, but I get way more excited when somebody tells me that the reason that they felt that they could do it is because they saw a student that has success. You see? So now it's not just you seeing me. This is what I'm talking about as far as the collective. This is why it's like, it's going to do whatever it does. Like, I already know that. But it's like, it could be way more than it is. But I'm not trying to force it at all. I don't do nothing extra. I just do what I feel like doing. That's it. People told me, hey, you should have an affiliate program. You should structure it like how MLMs are set up. No. Nope. That's not what this is. Oh, you should pay referral fees. No. I'm not going to take away from the actual value of what we do. So you water down what you're doing when you try to compensate and give people a reason to join. I'm not giving you that reason. The only reason that you're talking about is because you're getting paid to talk about it. That's not the bag. The bag is the process that I'm teaching you. That's the bag. Not referral fees. Oh, Mar, you got an affiliate program? No. Nope. Well, Mar, you should charge more and then add an affiliate program and you'll grow. I don't want to do that. TA is from the bottom up. Started from the bottom. And the same way that it started is the same way it's going to be. And that's it. You got to find TA. This is too valuable for me to water it down by doing extra stuff. I'm not doing it. Some people don't even deserve this. That's how I feel about it. I feel like if you've been exposed to this, your life is blessed and everything going to change for you if you plug in. Guaranteed. It's you don't even realize how blessed you are just to be exposed to this. Nobody's doing this. I was doing this in the car. From the car. Come on, man. So I'm just, this is just my perspective on things. And because it was brought up, I speak on it. But I mean, this is real, man. It's real. Yep, it's real. Let me come back. I apologize. I know I was taking up a lot of time talking just now. Damn, I missed mad comments. Jesus. J. Carr said, at least student 101 allowed me to share. Some people just don't understand that you need to give more than you receive. Yes. Come on, man. Peleus, why would you leave the success? You should celebrate it and record it. Makes other people motivated to stay. Right. Right. I have a list of people that haven't come on training yet. It's a long list. Sherelle, I've learned so much in 5 days with TA. So glad I found you guys. Telling you, man. And I look at everybody that comes here as a blessing, because it's like I know what's gonna happen if you stay. I'm like, if you stay, you don't even know what you about to do. Not just for you. Like, you're included in it, but you don't even realize how your journey is going to help somebody else that probably couldn't be reached any other way. If they didn't see your journey, they would have never believed that they could do this. Don't you realize the type of impact that that's making? It means that you just helped somebody else that would have never done it. They might have just went, hey, nah, I always see him around. He always got a cap on. He always wearing shades. I'm just the guy wearing shades with the cap on until they see your story. You understand what I'm saying? They see your story, then they come here. And they're like, yeah, at first I didn't join because I don't like how he wears his shades. He always tilts his hat. I don't like that. He always in the car. I don't like that. This is the type of stupid shit people be saying. Matter of fact, speaking of which, let me tilt my cap. He in the car all the time. I don't like that. So they won't join. They won't train because I'm in the car. Yo, people are nuts, man. But then instead of that, now they see your story now. And because of your story, now they look past the nonsense. They look past their BS. Because that's their BS. You being upset that I'm in the car. That's you. That ain't me. What's up, Tracy? Oh, man. Yes, rest easy, Eddie. I miss my man Eddie, for real. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Shavonda, that they maybe they made a change and they updated. Yeah. Right. Melanie said, we about to get a podcast too. We truly blessed, but mainly spoiled. Yes. Like some spoiled ass little kids. Spade, I love the number of glasses you have. He said, I've never known anyone that had that many shades, so I started my collection. Probably takes some years to get to your numbers. Come on, Spade. You get the Don DeMarco for that. Let's go. Ooh, Ozzy said, TA is the church, always ready to forgive the sinners like me. We forgive you, Ozzy. We forgive you. Slimy. Whenever I finish the training after I check the market and do paper trade, then I realize I'm not ready. So never think it's enough training and you understood everything. Yes. Fact is, we're students and there is a lot to learn. Learning never ends. Yes. Yeah. And that's just one aspect of it. You know, then you have the aspect of now when you actually start to succeed and you put yourself in position and now you free. How big is that for somebody else? How can you help somebody else now? Just your story is helping a bunch of people. Like, come on, like, it's a lot. It's a lot, man. J. Carter said it's like stairs. You look up to the ones above you and reach back to help others up to the next step. Yes. Which is how everybody moves up. The raw. I think when it comes to fortune and fame, it's the same old game. Some can deal with the fortune, but do not want the fame. That sounds like a bar. Who bars that, the raw? If that's not a bar, that was hard. That needs to be a bar. Yes, rest in peace, Eddie. Shawnee, yeah, Mark TA, that good karma. I mean, who makes somebody a co-founder on GP just because?
I'm focused,
Preach.
man.
Preach. I ain't tell that story in a minute, but I ain't even gonna get into all that. Alif, what's happening? Yeah, GP just means general purpose, Spade. Like just to do it, in other words. Cut action, straight facts, yes. DeRoy said, I agree with you, Jay Carly, it's like stairs. Yep. Jay Carly, Eddie's journey is all up and through the chat from the first day he went on demo to his first live trade to his first day as a full-time trader. Yes. 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 Documented. It's in there. We're gonna do something with that too, Jay Carly. Remind me. Because we need to clip out those little pieces and put something together for him. Because that was hard. That was hard. It's, it's always so much going on. Like sometimes we gotta just slow down and just appreciate what has already been done. Especially when it can help others. Pilly said, I work at Amazon, that's why I'm here. Jay Carly said, there's some people that join from watching my YouTube or my IG. That's everything. Facts. Shawnee said he worked part-time at Amazon too. A lot of Amazon up in here. He said he a shift assistant. Jay Carly, why we don't need to recruit anyone, never have, never will. Right. Right, you recruit somebody into an MLM. You don't recruit nobody into this. You got to be on the vibe to come here. Whoa. You got to be on the vibe. You got to want freedom to even come here. Paley, yeah, Jay Carly's a beat. Some people came here because of a young Yoda golden nugget. That is a fact. Look, Jacob, yo, Paley's like, let me talk my shit. You said I'm gonna talk my shit. Forget all that. Jay Carly, I'd rather tell someone because I want them to be a part of the culture, not because Mark paid me to. Facts. Facts. Paley's, we all participate somehow. That's all that matters. Facts. Spade, I believe you being here is going to inevitably make me successful, as what you say has helped me immensely. And without you, I could never see the wood from the trees. See, that's impact right there. And I appreciate you sharing that, Spade, because I love that. And not because of me, it's because of my decision to share. I want y'all to realize something. I don't take credit for any of this. The credit don't belong to me. That's why I always talk about the vibe. I'll say God. I'll give credit to God all the time because it's not me. The reason that it manifests is because I decided to share. I decided to be used as a vessel to reach you. This is what I'm saying about when you come and then you duplicate that. Now you become a vessel and can be used. And it keeps going. So it starts from the root and then it goes out through the branches. That's how TA has grown up to now. It's like how do you just start something and it grows by itself? Think about it. You weren't introduced to this through an advertisement. There wasn't no ad. You ain't see me in Starbucks on an ad. You ran into a video that I did on YouTube of me sharing what I was doing on NADEX. That's how you discovered this. Now the discovery takes place through the content on the lives, on Instagram, Facebook, right? All these different social media platforms. You get exposed that way, and you're getting exposed to the content, meaning that this don't even go out to anybody that's not subscribed to the channel. So when it comes up like and recommended on YouTube or whatever, it has to be relevant content to something. That's the only way that you'll be exposed to it. So it means you got to be looking for it. Whoa. Only way you're going to run into it is if you're looking for it. And then when you tap and you click in and you start watching and you get sucked into the vortex, that's when it's like, oh, snap, this is different. This is what I was looking for. The vibe gets the credit for all of that. That's not me. I'm just not being hard-headed, and I'm allowing myself to be used so that y'all can reach this freedom. That's it. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it, because that's, to me, that's the real fulfillment. When it's more than you, when it's bigger than you. I ain't have to share nothing. I can just trade. I don't got to share nothing. But I appreciate that, Spade. Paylage, we don't need to get paid from someone else if we're getting paid from the process. Oh. Come on, man.
Down the Mongo. Down the Mongo.
Walker's crazy. He said, I don't like I don't like that the bushes in the background are shaped like circles instead of triangles. Yo, all type of stuff. Just like he said, your name is Mark Fuller. I don't like that. Yo, this is hilarious. Shavella said, I joined because you were getting the bag in the car. I was like, damn. Crazy. Word. Pulling up anywhere. Yo, I be pulled up in front of Dunkin Donuts. I'm like, y'all don't even know what I'm doing in the car. Cause they be looking in the car like, yo, why he just been out here for like an hour or two? What is he doing? I'm sitting in front of Dunkin Donuts. I'm taking your Wi-Fi, actually. I'm using your Wi-Fi. That's what I'm doing. And sipping this latte. So, excuse me. Oh, snap. I don't like how Beast Mode's looking at me. Yeah, all of that. Yeah, there's like, yeah, get out the car. Get out the car like a respectable businessman. Stupid. J. Carly says she joined because of the mutton chops. Yeah, y'all are nuts, man. Forrest, what up, man? He said, what's up? Mark, you and TA are a true blessing. Can't wait to get back in training, no doubt. And Forrest communicated with me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I appreciate, definitely. Jody said Cartier glasses. You know it. All type, Cartier, Gucci, Versace. All of that. And a few brands you don't even know about. Mm-hmm. It's a look. Paley says, Shawnee, I work as a stower. Oh, and the one that you did in the tribute video? But I mean the clip, because he got unmuted a few times, I believe. I think I unmuted Eddie a couple of times. If I'm not mistaken. I'm talking about those clips. But we'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Shawnee, I stole when I first started Salute Peleus, toughest job at Amazon. He said, facts, what makes it hard is I can never find the right items, brother, but I'll pull through for 30 days. Shawnee, people come acquire the TA skill and then bounce and try to hoard the skill like it's scarce. That's another thing. That is a fact. Yup. It's like, no, this is supposed to be shared. Most people are losing. Like, come on. Like, let's understand what's happening. Most people are losing. So this is not the norm. Consistent profitability in the market is not the norm. It's against the grain. Most of them are losing. Nope. J. Carr says she waiting for an Amazon package. Shavella, that's what I said. This is what I was looking for. Yes. Yes. July said, pulling up, stealing the Wi-Fi all the time. All the time. Dunkin, Starbucks, I'm pulling up. I'll pull it up. Sadiq Forrest, we here for you, bro. Yep, 100%. Team Alliance brand is a look. Yeah, it does have a look to it. The aesthetic is nice. It's very nice. Yeah, did y'all notice this? I didn't even peep that. See, and the reason I'm using live stream is because it's on multiple platforms. So this is what I'm gonna be doing, basically. This is what's coming. And I'm gonna try to do it by the time we get to 400. So 400, we got about 9 more live streams left before number 400. So we're gonna have the podcast. That's gonna be audio, and that's a whole separate thing. That's iTunes, Spotify, all type of stuff. And again, just starting it from the ground. Like, that's it. Just start a podcast. That's it. I'm gonna open up another live stream for Facebook. So we'll be on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, and we'll have the podcast running at the same time. Come on, man. Like, see, this is why I like to think everything through. So in other words, I'm doing one thing and it's being distributed 4 different ways, and really more, because from one live stream, then you got the clips. Like, did you see the loaded clips that are in that playlist? It's like 22 little 1-minute clip videos. Now, them little clips can go on Instagram, Twitter, what's the other one? LinkedIn. I don't think they can go on Snapchat. I don't think Snapchat lets you do it for longer than that. But they can go on TikTok. So I'm just using existing social media that's just there to push it out. Because what'll happen is when somebody runs into something, life change. That's how I look at it. I'm like, this is life-changing information. So the way that this gets pushed out, when somebody connects with it, that can be the person right there who changes their life as a result of what we're doing. You see what I'm saying? This is the bigger picture that I'm looking at. This is just how I think. Because I feel like, yo, there's people that have no idea what we're doing at all. They don't even know what Team Alliance is. Like, it seems like, oh, like TA is official. It's crazy. And it is. But nobody knows about it. Only we know. That's it. And that's what that is showing you, that it's like, yo, just think for a second, like, about the internet and how things spread and how things are pushed out. You never know how somebody's going to run into this. So the more opportunities that I'm giving people to run into the information, it if it catches the right one, their life gonna change. Like for real, because they're gonna plug in, they're gonna do what needs to be done. They're gonna follow the training. They're going to acquire the process. They're gonna learn it and they're gonna do it. And they're gonna share. Then we're gonna record them sharing. Then we're gonna clip that. Then we're gonna put that out. Now somebody else is seeing somebody else who succeeded again. You see what I'm saying? It's just creating this. And because this is what TA is, when you come in here, understand that you want to be a part of this. So when you come here, succeed. How you do that? 301 and repeat, man. The process. That's it. Cool Cat, what's up? So D, I need to tell my story on the podcast. Oh, let me tell you something else about the podcast. Yo, this is gonna be ill. People will be able to call in. We're gonna open that up too. They'll be able to dial in. So you can call in and it will be recorded on audio, not only on the podcast, but also on the lives. Come on, man. Like, come on. Come on. We're not playing no games, man. Freedom is not to be played around with. E. Jones, what's up? We are not playing. J. Cardi said, all the people that leave still following the original TA vibe instead of the elevated vibe we on now. Whoa. Preach. Preach. She's like, y'all behind. Yep. Because remember, somebody that had came back recently didn't know what 301 was. Remember that? They was like, what's 301? And we like, what? What's 301? Like, damn, you've been going a while, huh? You've been going for a minute. You don't even know what 301 is. Crazy. Yeah, they all on right. TikTok, IG, Facebook, YouTube. I probably re-release them on TikTok now that I have more followers. Yes, very good idea. You funny, because I was thinking about that too. I was like, I'm gonna push them out one more time. Because I don't think that I put out the ones that I edited either. The loaded clips ones, I don't think I put those out on TikTok. I had put the original ones out without the music at the end. You know, like the little short clip of the music at the very end. I don't think I put those out on TikTok. I'm gonna put them out though. Yep. She said when I posted them before I had 20 followers, now I'm at almost 300. What? On TikTok? Damn. Last time that you showed me, it was 100. Crazy. Celine, TA is the shit. What's up with your lips, Mark? You need some meat? What? Celine, I'm gonna just pause there because I'm not sure what you're talking about. Let me just pause that. Hold on. The hell? He said, but fresh as always. All right, so we'll stick with that. Payless, they on the 5 pips away vibe. And Pyra. Oh snap! I don't know what you're talking about. What y'all talking about? Yo. Ashton is at the YouTube radio. YouTube got a radio? What's that? I don't even know what that is. YouTube radio. What's that? Yeah, they didn't know what MRMH was or anything. Oh, Celine, you talking about some beef? What's funny is I can't eat beef. Yeah, I can't eat beef, man. Paley said no backtick vibe. Yo, y'all are crazy. Yeah, he was on 56. Yep. Yep. Y'all know. 56, 92. Yep, all of them. Tracy said we was still on MT4. Right, the purple line on MT4 at that. Still on Hike and Ashy. Yeah, that's crazy. Yep. Yeah, the calling feature gonna be hard. Definitely. Definitely. That's gonna be good. And it's gonna all be incorporated like into like everywhere. So you'll be able to hear, you'll have good audio no matter where you are. You could be on YouTube, IG, on Facebook, and the podcast. It's gonna be fire, man. It's gonna be fire. Yeah, super pause. Oh snap. Oh, okay, Pillies. Now I know what you're talking about. When you said para. I got you. I got you. Okay, so that's what YouTube radio is? You can call in? Okay. Yeah, that's a cool feature. I'm gonna have people call in to the number though. Like the same number that I've had all this time. The 914-979-2317. That you're gonna be able to call that and call in. Same number. Like this is what I'm saying. Like this is the same phone number that I had from when I started all of this. Same phone number. The only, I usually you can just text me, but I'm gonna open it up for calls. Yep, so people will be able to call in. Until I go back on do not disturb mode. You ain't gonna just be able to call me all day. Relax. Just relax. She said, I don't even know if recording has started. Oh, if the recording has started? Right. Shani says, shit, I won 16 trades in a row off the MT4 TA vibe. Hold on, we need a focus for that.
Focus, man.
That's hard. Tracy says she gonna call in. Of course. Of course. I know some of y'all just gonna call in just to talk. Jay Carly talk about, don't let me call in. Jay Carly, I'm gonna block your number. I'll be like, nah, y'all don't need to hear Rant Man Jr. Nope. Cause see, what'll happen is that, like a troll will come in and then y'all will call in on the troll. Oh boy. Jesus. We're gonna try to keep the calls reserved for people that got questions. For real. Ozzy said he gonna call from Angola. Let's go, Ozzy. Johan, new to this trading stuff. What's the difference between MT4 and MT5? They're just different trading platforms that are used in Forex. But we actually don't use either one of them. Johan, we use a platform called NADEX. Matter of fact, here you go, Johan. If you want to check out the NADEX platform, go to this website right here. I'm typing in the chat. NADEX.com. Is that clickable? That may not be clickable. That one is clickable. The second one I posted. The HTTP one. Just click that and check out their website. Oh, excuse me. Let me delete this. Oh, I didn't know you could pin comments. Oh, snap. I just pinned it. Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. So when you pin a comment, it goes to the top. Oh, see, look, I'm figuring stuff out as we go along. I didn't even know you could do that. When I just clicked on the little dots, it said pin message. Oh, snap. Look at that. Look at that. I'm getting educated on YouTube in real time, damn it. Right there, man. NADEX.com. Check that out. That's hard. Look, I'm amped off the pen. I got mad hype off of the pen. That's crazy. And yo, for real, IG is still going. Look, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Yo, I'm hyped right now. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Y'all don't understand. And I know that Facebook don't have a limit either. So we're going to have 3 joints running. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. He said battery in your back off the pin. Oh, snap. J. Cardi talk about she going to call from her Google number. Listen, as soon as I know it's you, I'm blocking it. Nah, J. Carter, she gonna be calling it every damn day. Like, hey, what's up? You can pin on IG too? Get out of here. Up, you done messed up. You done messed up, man. Hold on. He said you can pin on IG too. Let me see what it do. Can you pin your own comment? Like if I make the comment, I can pin it? I'm gonna find out right now. Hold on. Find out right damn now. All right, let me post that. And then how do you do it? Ooh. It's over. It's over. It's over. I figured out how to pin on YouTube and IG, and we got more time on IG. All right, I'm out. Ab said he need to call a number. He gonna have 100 questions. Look, man, don't be calling here just asking random questions, man. Get your questions together. You get one question. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all. I'm messing with y'all. It's all good. Oh, okay. So she said you can pin on all of them. Once you have 1,000 followers on TikTok, you can go live there. What? Oh boy. Oh boy. It's yo. All right. Y'all done see Beast Mode. He's like, up. Did somebody call me? He's like, did someone say my name? Let's go. All right, yo, I need some ice water. I'm out, man. I ain't messing with y'all. I'm out.
Dom the Monko. Dom the Monko.